Hello guys, my name is Amaka and you're welcome to Lizama Stitches. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this simple top. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. So let's get started. Now, I have two pieces of fabrics here. I have 22 inches width and 19 inches depth. The length is 19 inches while the width is 22.5 inches. I'm going to fold my fabric into two, just like this. I'll fold my fabric into two. So from here, I'm going to measure 4.5 inches. While from here, I'm going to measure 3 inches. And I'll measure 3 inches from here. And I'll connect it. Now with my free hand, I'm going to do a curve. I'm going to curve this just like this. And I'll cut it. So the next thing I'm going to do, now I'm going to open it up. I'm going to open it like this. I'm going to take this to my sewing machine, and I'm going to place this right side facing right side, and I'll sew. And I'm going to do the same here, right side facing right side, and I'll sew. I'm also going to do the same thing on this one. So I'm going to use this on this and here. So I'll do it and show you the outcome. Now I've sewn it. After sewing it, I notched it. And I did the same thing here, and I notched. And I've also done the same thing on the other one. Now I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to fold it again. Now I'm going to fold it this way. I'll fold it this way and fold it this way. I'll fold it and I'll fold it this way and I'll sew. I'm going to fold it and I'll sew. The same way, I'm also going to do the same on the other one. Now this is it. Now I've sewn it. And I've also done the same on the other one. I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to fold this way. I'm going to fold in ½ inch. I'll fold in ½ inch and I'll fold in 1 inch for my elastic casing. So I'm going 1 inch and I'll sew. I'm also going to do the same thing here. I'll fold in ½ inch and I'll fold in 1 inch and I'll sew. So now I've sewn it. And I've also sewn this one. Now these are my straps. I'm going to fold them. Now I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to fold it this way. And I'll sew. And I'll do the same thing on this one. I'll fold it this way. And I'll sew. Now after sewing, this is what I have. So I'm going to put it in. Now I'm going to put it from here. I'm going to put it in. Now this is my pin. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do the same here. So now this is it. Now this is the front panel and this is the back panel. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to place the front panel and the back panel right side facing right side, and I'm going to sew. I'm going to sew with 1 inch seam allowance. I'll sew with 1 inch seam allowance, and I'll sew with 1 inch seam allowance. Now after sewing with 1 inch seam allowance, so I'm going to do the same thing here. I'll hem the lower part and I'll sew. So I'm going to do it and show you the outcome. I've joined the side, and I've hemmed the lower part. I folded it and I sewed it. I've hemmed it. So that's just it with this tutorial. Now, if you found this tutorial helpful, please click on the like button. Share this video with your friends. Share this video in your sewing groups. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so. Feel free to ask questions. I'll be in the comment section to answer all your questions. We've come to the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.